Sarah here again, and today I invited Mike to join me. Mike is with Refine Lending, and they have an exclusive program in Minnesota that no other lender has right now, and it's called WISH. Mike, tell us a little bit about WISH.
Yeah, the WISH program, super unique, especially in Minnesota when we're talking about down payment assistance and closing cost assistance programs. This one is completely forgivable. It matches your funds 4-to-1. So your initial investment, what you have to put down, is a 4-to-1 match up to $22,000.
Wow, that's a lot of free money.
It's a lot of free money. And we market it as free money because it truly is. It's forgivable over a 5-year period, and it is prorated by month. So every month you make a payment, a portion of that upfront is forgiven. You got it. You must be a first-time home buyer to take advantage of the program.
I was going to say, what are the stipulations to get this free money, Mike? Come on, this sounds like too good to be true. Let's talk stipulations. So first-time home buyers, and what qualifies somebody as a first-time buyer?
You haven't owned a home in the past, or at least you haven't owned a home in the past 3 years. You're considered a first-time home buyer, so you're eligible for it. Qualifications income-wise, it goes off of household income. So depending on the number of individuals you have in your household, we got to take anybody who's working, use their income, and it's 80% of the area median income as the maximum household income limit. So it differs.
By area, would that be like county, town, zip code?
Yeah, a lot of it is county is how it goes. So Hennepin-Ramsey County is one of the sections that they call for where they have the income limits for that. But it's based on your current address too, not the address where you're buying the home. It's where you currently reside. So the initial investment too, let me touch on that, is your own funds, or you can get a gift from a family member to use as your initial investment. So if you get a gift for $5,
come up with some money.
You do have to come up with some money.
You have to prove that you've saved up some money or gotten some of your own contributions to this.
That's correct. That's correct. And that initial investment is matched that 4-to-1 up to $22,000. So if you have $5,500 to put down, you get $22,000 of additional down payment and closing cost assistance.
Nice.
Yeah. The other positive with it, a lot of down payment assistance programs, there'll be an interest rate that's charged on the funds that you are allowed to have. This is a 0% interest. So it doesn't accumulate any interest or grow from the closing date till it's fully forgiven 5 years down the road. So another positive with the program.
Yeah, no interest on free money.
That's right.
Works for me. This can't be a bottomless barrel. How much of this is there to go around?
Yes, and you're right. So this year we have $9.5 million to go around. Currently, we're sitting with about $4 million left for the program. So there's still a lot of time. There's still a lot of money out there, but act quickly because this will get used up before the year closes out. And we reserve the funds up front, but we need a purchase agreement to get the confirmation on those funds. So we'll get you approved for the program up front when you're shopping for a home, but we can't reserve those funds for you until we have a purchase agreement signed. So if you're shopping around or if you're looking right now, kick it into gear a little bit so we make sure we don't miss out on the free money.
Of course. So a couple more questions. What do they need to bring to you to start the process of getting approved for this WISH money?
Great question. So we look at the last 2 years of filed taxes, federal 1040s, or if you're self-employed, any business returns. We need all the schedules for that. Previous 2 years of W-2s. And you take a home buyer class up front. We get you the link to it. It's a free home buyer class called Framework. So you have to take that up front, your most recent 30 days worth of pay stubs, and the first pay stub of 2020 as well. So we need the first pay stub of the year and then your most recent 30 days of pay stubs.
Okay. So are you seeing anything different than the traditional employment verification? Like this is maybe not a program where somebody's going to get qualified if they've been sitting on unemployment, right? They had to have kept working.
Yeah, or if they're back to work. So this program follows first mortgage guidelines. So it's conventional financing or FHA financing. So there's no overlays on the employment or income. So if you were furloughed or you were receiving unemployment due to COVID, but you've been back to work, we need one pay stub, 2 full weeks of work to verify that you're back to work. And then as we go through the process, again, a closing is going to take 30 days. We can close this in 30 days from purchase agreement signing to closing. So we know we're going to get another pay stub before closing as well.
Awesome. So you've been helping people with this. This is exclusive to your office. How can they reach out to you and say, hey, we saw Sarah's video and we want to try to get in on this free wish money?
Perfect. Yeah, a couple of ways: call, email, text. I work evenings and weekends too, so I know.
But only with advanced appointments. We talked about this, right? Like, don't just think you're going to randomly call him on a Sunday morning and he's going to jump on it.
Yep.
You're going to be an existing client if you want that kind of service. But yes.
That's right. But easiest way, my cell phone is 612-590-8623. So call or text that, or you can email me at mspindler@refinedlending.com.
Awesome. Mike, I really appreciate you putting together this message with me about a great program. I think it's going to help a lot of first-time buyers out there who've been saving, but they're just not quite there and they want to take advantage of the low interest rates right now. I'd say from my perspective, the hardest part is if they're qualifying under 200, they still might have a tough time. So just keep that in mind, that there aren't a ton of houses out there. Mike and I bumped into each other because there was accidentally a house available in a lower price range for one of his clients that has been so desperately looking for a house. Yeah. They were conditionally approved for this program, and that's how we got introduced, and that was amazing. It's going to be a smooth deal, I think, and beneficial to a lot of people. So thanks again, Mike, for meeting with me and talking about this, and let's see if we can help a few people get into their first home.
Absolutely. I appreciate it, and I look forward to it.
All right. Thanks, Mike.
Thanks.
Awesome.